Hello everyone, I am Gabriele, welcome to my channel. I'm playing Utah Raptor, northwest. There is a Carnotaurus in front of me. I'm not at 100%, but the Carnotaurus, it's not at 100% either. I'm not 100% sure though, but I'm gonna approach the Carnotaurus and see how it goes. I recently received someone asking me, can you do a solo 1 versus 1 against a Carnotaurus? And my answer was like, meh, it is running away. In fact, it's not at 100. It cannot possibly fight me. It fast got up, so probably doesn't have enough stamina, or probably does, it was just chilling. I'm gonna stay around this Carno. Now in this type of fights, it cannot possibly take me down. I was lucky there. I was lucky, very lucky. Cannot possibly fight me because my agility is way better than hers. I don't know. So if gameplay is good, I cannot actually be taken down. Now this type of gameplay is about making the Carnotaurus run out of stamina. It is not running much. I need to rush. Oh, I got eaten actually. I need to change strategy. I don't have much stamina, so it's a risk. Now there is some kind of that's just bad. There is some kind of what do you say? There is some kind of, and that's it. So Utah Raptor pounce is kind of magnetic, so that's good. I'm gonna release and then running away and doing zigzag. That's it, because I do need stamina. I do need stamina back. So that's how it will go. Now, because I'm not at 100%, I do not deal much bleeding, unfortunately, you know. And where I'm running towards the forest, for how it might be, but forest is my friend. I just need to have enough of that stamina. Every time you pounce something, as soon as I am in the forest, I will be alright, I'm safe and sound, so to say. Okay, so that's how you run away. Checking your opponent, just your opponent, that's on the downside. On the downside, you do not have a big visuals on others, so you have to be careful. But that Carnotaurus is bleeding. Now I completely ignore the size of that Carnotaurus player. I don't know if you see it. It's right centric to me. I need some stamina back. So if you think about it, it is possible to take a Carnotaurus down in a 1 versus 1 fight. They need you need to deplete their stamina. Every time you sit down, that Carnotaurus is now sitting down, you are regenerating your blood, so to say, faster than otherwise standing still, moving, or well, any action that is not resting, that is not sitting down, will not make it easier, let's say, on your for you to get back that blood that you've lost. So I'm gonna approach again that Carnotaurus. Must not be good on stamina, so it fast got up. This is good. This is actually good, and it's standing up. Now, if it's standing up, it's losing it's not regenerating blood as fast. So again, I'm not at 100%, but I don't think that that Carnotaurus is at 100%. So I'm relying very much on the fact to make that Carnotaurus run and lose stamina. That's the type of gameplay you want to go for. So you go back and forth, and your agility will do the rest. Again, on a big downside is that you deplete a lot of stamina. That you deplete a lot of stamina. But oh man, this might be good. All right, Utah pounce failing is not that bad. And again, I failed again. Probably dead. No, still alive. Alright, and again, now I want to release first because I'm not good with stamina and with blood. Again, I received some kind of blow, but I have been lucky. I need to move away. I don't know if that Carnotaurus has visual on me. I don't think so, otherwise it would have followed me. It's going back there. It's not coming back here. It's going back there. I'm not bleeding. It's gonna sit down soon enough. At least I landed 1 pound. Again, I'm not at 100%. If you have time on your hands, it's probably possible to take down a Carnotaurus in a 1 versus 1 match. Was one of you that asked me on YouTube about, is it possible to take down, you should do a tutorial about Utah Raptor taking down a Carnotaurus in a 1 versus 1 fight. It's possible, probably. It's very risky, but it is possible. It is possible. It depends on the gameplay of the Carnotaurus, it depends on your gameplay, it depends on luck, because I have received more than a couple of bites, I have been lucky. That Carnotaurus is always going back there, fast got up, so depleted some stamina. And I'm curious about his actions, or her actions now. If he's not gonna do anything, or attacking me, has probably understood that he is in danger, or probably is just taking me away from the forest. No, it is in. Now, when I do this, I wanna make sure I've lost the chance of pouncing. Again, another pounce is good. This Carnotaurus is standing still and pressing E to back me off. It's time for me to leave and to make some... oh, this was very risky and I was very lucky again. Luck plays an important factor in this type of fights. Okay. It is probably bleeding. It is probably bleeding a ton. I'm not bleeding. I don't think I am bleeding. I don't know if I am bugged actually. Did that Carnotaurus make me bleed? I have lost visuals. I have lost visuals. It sucks when it happens, but it's actually possible. It's actually possible. Alright, it moved away, Doesn't have a lot of stamina, I reckon. So I just have to keep moving this way, I guess, and track the Carnotaurus down. Now, when this happens, bad ping, it sucks a lot because your gameplay is actually pivoting around how performance is doing. If performance is good on your side, I just need to find that Carnotaurus. Might be around, sitting duck in a bush. If it does, it's because it is in danger. It is in danger. I'm trying to find some more tracks. If you move to the forest, you are kind of safe and sound. Now, I'm looking for the Carnotaurus, and the Carnotaurus is probably nearby me. If it does see me, if the Carnotaurus sees me, yeah, I think I've lost the Carnotaurus. So, in my review about Carnotaurus 1 versus 1 fight against a Utah Raptor, it is possible. Let's say you playing Utah Raptor, you can actually take down a Carnotaurus, but you need luck on your hand. Now, I'm barking, I know, I'm barking. I'm giving away my position. I want the Carnotaurus out. I want the Carnotaurus player to be cheeky. So that's where Carnotaurus has an advantage on you. You need time. Carnotaurus is more of a straightforward gameplay. I mean, it's not that straightforward. You need strategies like any other playable, but against Utah Raptor is pretty much straightforward. You run if you find plenty of Utah Raptors around, or you try to bite down the Utah Raptor. And you, as a Utah Raptor, have just to fight a Carnotaurus that stands in one point. You just have to move zigzag, nothing else. Always with some visual on the Carnotaurus. And again, luck plays an important factor, or the gameplay of the other player, of your opponent. But if you do zigzag, and every time you have the chance, you are facing the Carnotaurus to pounce it, you pounce it. That Carnotaurus was not at 100%. Probably must have been at around my, must have been a fresh adult, like me, 75% growth stage. Otherwise, its bites would have been more lethal, to me at least. Now, I completely lost track of that Carnotaurus. But again, so, you do zigzag, basically, and if you have a forest to hide in, you can hide in. If you are a single Carnotaurus fighting two Utah Raptors, yes, it depends very much on how it goes the fight in the beginning. If in the beginning you as a Carnotaurus are not able to take down two Utah Raptors because Utah Raptors are way more squishy than a Carnotaurus. You are super agile when you play Utah Raptor. Is one of the biggest perks of playing Utah Raptor, in my opinion. And if you have time as well, you are lethal because you are a strong bleeder. You bleed everyone to death. Well, that's all for today. This is my thinking about 1 versus 1, Carno versus Utah Raptor. I think it is possible, but you need a bit of luck. You need perfect server performance, because your gameplay as a Utah Raptor is bound to server performance, because any little mistake and you are dead. You are a glass cannon in the end. You are a glass cannon. And also perfect gameplay with strategies, with zigzag, with not misclicks. Otherwise the Carnotaurus has won. So Carnotaurus is actually stronger than Utah Raptor, but if you have a perfect gameplay and Carnotaurus player makes some mistakes, like spamming bite. You do not want to spam bite when you play Carnotaurus. Your bites are more need to be thought of, even when fighting something little as Utah Raptor, because your bites have a cooldown. I mean, I cannot do 10,000 bites in 10 seconds because I spam left click, the left click on my mouse button, the left mouse button click. So you have all of this consideration to take into account. Well, that's all for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Consider subscribing my channel and have a great day. Bye bye.